Just a quick thought. I'm thinking to myself, people seem to have a problem with teachers being armed. And I get tired of hearing the lame excuse about teachers need to be focusing on teachers. Teachers need more pay. You rather pay for armed security or to arm the teachers, but you don't want to give the teachers more pay. Teachers need supplies. They don't need to be thinking about arming themselves. They need to be thinking about teaching. That's all true. But how safe are your children? And it's interesting to me that, and it's sad, that banks are armed, celebrities are armed, jewelry stores are armed, politicians are armed, and even the criminals are armed. But children in schools are an open target with no protection. That's mind-blowing to me. Are you aware of how much money that's put into protecting money? I used to do armed security for Brinks, and you'd be surprised at the amount of protection that's centered around protecting money. As a matter of fact, when the Brink truck broke down on the side of the road, whenever law enforcement see that Brink truck on the side of the road, he would turn around and come back to make sure that that Brink truck is okay. Not only that, you have people that's willing to risk their lives for the money they're protecting at Brinks. In Brinks, in the break room, they have a plaque. And on that plaque is a list of everybody that worked for Brinks, messengers and drivers across the United States that have lost their lives in the line of duty, protecting money. But yet people have a problem with teachers being armed. Now let me make this perfectly clear, because I had a discussion with a woman on Facebook, and she was saying that teachers should not be forced to carry and conceal. Well, he never said anything about teachers being forced. He's talking about the teachers that are already carrying and concealing. He's saying that they should be paid a little bit more money or receive bonuses. He's saying that they're willing to offer training, extended training to those teachers to be armed. Now, if I was a teacher, I'd be an armed teacher because I'm already armed to carry and conceal. I'm armed at home. I'm armed at my business. I'm armed just going out the house. So why can't a teacher be armed to protect your children? You can't trust and depend upon law enforcement, and I'm surprised. My mind is blowing at the fact that people still trust law enforcement with their lives. You trust them to be the only ones armed. Isn't that crazy? You trust law enforcement, especially in the black community. You trust law enforcement to be the only ones armed. And blacks, unarmed blacks, were gunned down by armed police. But you still trust them. And you don't want your children protected by teachers that's armed. And one other thing before I end this video. I think the reason why a lot of black people resist teachers being armed, because someone made the comment on Facebook that if teachers are armed, the first people that would be shot would be black children. Black people, you have to stop that fear. You have to stop thinking that there's a monster behind every corner waiting to get you. Now, no one said anything when those teachers were being brutally attacked by the students. So you have parents or so-called parents that's now afraid because their children were some of the ones that were hell raisers and attacking teachers. So you now fear that that teacher will have a means to protect themselves. But being armed as a teacher does not mean your child will be shot. See, so stop the fear tactics. I know you don't like Donald Trump, but it just amazes me, is mind-blowing at the fact that you hate this man so much that you're unwilling to listen to common sense, and you're unwilling to allow teachers to be armed, trained, and qualified to protect your child, all because of the fact that you hate Donald Trump. That's mind-blowing to me. So I'm going to end this video. So go to my Twitter, FearlessJ1111, and follow me there. FearlessJ2008. And I'm on Instagram, I am Fearless J1111. And also, I give my permission to share this video. If you are for teachers being armed to protect the students, it's okay to re-upload this video, and you can even monetize this video. You can monetize this video. I just want to get this common sense thought out to the public. So it's okay to download and re-upload this video. But it's just mind-blowing to me that people protect everything, even the lawmakers, even the ones that claim that they are against firearms. They are also protected by firearms. They have armed security, but yet they're preaching that your child should not have an armed teacher, although everything else is armed. Banks, criminals, politicians, criminals. You get the point? So working for Brinks, doing armed security, there's a whole lot that goes into protecting money. Why not invest in the protection of your child and schools? So feedback, tell me what you think. Until next time, I'm Fearless.